Now, my job here today is to make or prove to you that this is the easiest sale that I've ever made while making the most amount of money, and how it can be for you as well. Obviously, we have to do the little disclaimers and everything and say, we're never guaranteeing anybody's going to make a single dime off of this thing. But all we can do is share our own individual stories. And I'm going to share with you, some things that I think that you can relate to, that you'll look at and you'll go, what, that makes perfect sense. And from my experience, from a lot of other people's experience, it does pay out the most amount of money in what's available. So we're going to go over the product overview. What is NUmedia? Like I said, what's the buzz? What's the big deal about it? We're going to talk about that. Proof that it is the easiest sale. So we're going to do that. And then who we're looking for, because this is for a lot of people. It's not for everybody. And we hope you're one of those people. And if not, that's okay. At least take a look at it and see what the service is and maybe become a subscriber for the service. And then we're going to talk about how you get paid, because that is a very important part of it, right? We don't go and join opportunities if we are not able to get paid well for what we're doing. And I think you'll find that what we offer is very, potentially lucrative for a lot of people. So consider this an invitation to apply for our streaming media company. And you're going to learn how you can leverage the system that we've been building and tweaking for years, creating and managing your own organic sales force. Organic being the key word right there, guys. That is the key word. The key word, when I say organic, we have really focused a lot of time and energy and effort on developing a system that allows you to start a business, yet you can, yet that business will actually grow on its own in an organic fashion, all by itself, just like you plant the seeds and now it continues to grow. We've designed it that way specifically, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we go through kind of the compensation part about some other aspects of it. But also, we've also figured out other ways of massive leverage and organic growth, like our retail program, like our upcoming nonprofit program. So, these things are tools that we've built for you guys to grow your business. Now, this is only going to be for you if you're keeping your options open and you're looking to join an innovative company with unlimited potential, folks. By now, I'm assuming, I hope that you by now realize that NUmedia is it's a streaming TV service, if you will, just to simplify it. And in that particular respect, is it particularly innovative? No, not really. I mean, there's other streaming TV services out there, right? You got your Hulus and your Sling and Roku and these guys, right? But what makes us unique is not just the fact that we stream TV, but also the way that we allow people to benefit from sharing this with their friends and family, and also with the business portion of it, having access to unlimited potential. And when we say unlimited, we mean literally unlimited. There is no cap. There's no way to make too much money with this company, okay? So that's what makes us innovative. And then this is also for you if you have a long-term vision for your residual income. So the great thing about our business and compensation model is that, yeah, you can make money today, tomorrow, right? You can literally make a sale today and go into your back office tomorrow and have money sitting there that you can click a button and say, withdraw, put that into my bank account or whatever, okay? And so you can have that. But where the real opportunity lies is in the long-term residual income plan portion of it, right? We want you making money now to fund that opportunity and actually be able to live. But then you're going to see when all those subscribers start coming in, then it's going to change the game for you. Okay. So you got to have that long-term vision. And then also you're committed to making an impact. In the United States, statistics, reports, whatever, tell us that the average American is only $500 away from filing for bankruptcy every month. Only $500 away from filing for bankruptcy. And if you can come alongside them and say, hey, you know what, let me show you how to save $100, $150, even $200 off of your cable bill every month. Now you're pulling them farther away from that cliff, right? You're backing them away from that cliff. And then you show them, well, you know, on top of that, now let me show you how to get the NUmedia service for free just by referring it to 5 friends. You're pushing them even farther away. And now let me show you how that you can actually make a significant income by sharing this service with people and actually earn a living by doing it. Now you've pulled them way away from that cliff. And guess what they do? They turn around and they do the same thing for other people. So by you making an impact on one person could have an impact on hundreds of people. I mean, are you that type of person? If you're that type of person, nod your head yes right now, because that's who we're looking for. We want people who are willing to make it an impact and get paid for it. There's no shame in that. You're coachable. You know, we find out that there's a lot of people that come in and they say, hey, you know, I've been around, you know, network marketing. I've been doing this, sales, business, blah, 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 all this stuff for decades. There's nothing you can teach me. And what we find out is that there's a lot of people who are like that when they're not coachable because they think they know everything, then they also tend to not be very good coaches either. And so we have a culture environment where we want our leaders, our directors to come in and share what they know with the people that they're bringing into this opportunity and offering the service to. Okay, so you got to be a good coach, and to do that, you got to be coachable. So a long time ago, a friend of mine, very smart guy, very wealthy guy, he told me, he said, Anthony, here's what you need to do. You need to find what people are buying again and again and again and sell that thing, right? And what's even better yet is when they keep buying it from you without your involvement and you still get paid. That's called true residual income, right? And I'm like, okay, well, let me look around. So I started looking around. I started checking out all the, you know, different opportunities, different businesses and business models and things like that. And, you know, one of the things that I found out was that in many of the opportunities that are out there, one of two things: either to sell the product, you know, you had to be like a rocket surgeon. Okay. I mean, you had to, it took a year's worth of study and whatnot to be able to sell the product. And yeah, you would make good money when you sold it, but it was a long road to get there. Or the other way around. It was a really easy sale, but when you sold it, you made pennies. You couldn't even get a living off of that. You know, I mean, it was crazy. I've got one guy who is part of my team. He said he was with a company that when they sell something, they don't see their first residual check until for 3 months. For 3 months after they make a sale. And when they do, it's peanuts. It's nothing, right? And so those types of things didn't work for me. And I looked and I looked and I looked and I came across NUmedia. And there's some reasons why I decided to make this business my home. Number one, it is newbie friendly and duplicatable. Guys, what we have to offer is so super simple to sell. And let me give you an example. Here's the example. If you know these few questions, then you can sell this to anybody and you can teach it to anybody. So you might be asking a question. Do you have cable? The person turns around and says, yeah, sure. Of course I do have cable. Okay. And you go, do you mind me asking, how much do you pay for that cable every month? Well, that's when the grumbling and the complaining starts. Oh, I pay way too much, and this is how much I pay, and you know, and I don't get, you know, all the channels that I want and whatever. And then you just drop it like this, and you just go, you know, oh, you know what? Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure that the service that I was getting was worth it, because I'm only paying $50 for 2,800 channels, all the sports, all the premium channels, and all that stuff. If you can do that, if you could just have that little simple conversation, you can have people eating out of the palm of your hand. And the great thing about it is it's duplicatable. So I can teach this conversation to anyone. Anyone can have that conversation. So that was one reason why I decided that this was a good opportunity when I reviewed it. It also has mass market appeal, guys. Everyone gets it. Everybody gets it. And there's no convincing. I don't have to explain to you that mysterious box sitting on your entertainment center has moving pictures and sound that comes out of it. No, you all know what TV is. Everybody knows what TV is. So I don't have to explain that. There's no try before you buy resistance. Okay. Think about it like this. Last time you got cable, probably went something like this. Somebody knocked on your door. They had a laminated piece of paper that had 3 different packages on it, at different introductory prices, of course, because they were trying to get you in. So they're going to give you a good starting price. And you looked at those and you said, gee whiz, let me have the middle package, because 80% plus of all people always pick the middle package, and they know that, but you sign up for the middle package. In, next few days, big van pulls up, guy hops out wearing a tool belt, dragging ladders all over the place, running wires and cables, programming boxes and TVs, and nowhere in that entire process, nowhere in that process did you say to those people, can I try it first? Can I try it, see if I like it? No, because it's TV. We know what the channels are. We know, we know what channels we like. Are the channels that we like on the list? Is the price affordable compared to maybe what you had before? Yeah. Well, then you make a decision and you buy it. So there is no try before you buy resistance, although we do offer a free trial. It just makes it even that much easier to sell. Folks, we are a startup company that understands leverage. So we're 5-6 weeks out of the gates here, guys. 5 or 6 weeks out of the gates as NUmedia, but we understand leverage, and that's why we've got thousands of people who are subscribing to our service already. We've got thousands of directors who are joining the company every single day because they see what this opportunity is, and we understand that leverage because I mentioned the retail program, the upcoming nonprofit program, the organic growth model. So it's all about leverage to put money in your pocket as a director for this company if you decide to become part of it. And there's no real viable competition. These are all the reasons why I picked. If you think about a viable competition, on one end, you have the big cable companies, and the big cable company has, hundreds of buildings and tens of thousands of employees and thousands of vehicles and massive infrastructure and, all this equipment and everything that they have to maintain. And because of that alone, there is no way that they could ever compete on the same level that we can compete on price-wise. They could never offer what we're offering for the same price because there just would be no profit for them. There'd be no margin for them, right? So that's why their prices are the way that they are. On the other end of the scale, you've got all of the quote-unquote cord-cutting solutions like the Hulus and the slings and stuff like that. That was supposed to be the solution. That was get me away from my cable company. But they've taken an a la carte approach where they say, hey, for this lower fee, you can have some channels, but if you want these channels, it's an extra $8. If you want these channels, it's an extra $5. If you want this, and they're never comprehensive. Like you say, I want the children's channels. You have to get children's channel package A and children's channel package B to get all the channels that your kids normally watch, right? And next thing you know, by the time you got all the channels and everything in there that you want, you're right back up to paying the same price that the cable company is charging you before. So it's ridiculous. What's the point? What is the whole point of that? Well, we're right in the perfect middle sweet spot right there. Because with our program that we offer for one low flat fee, you can have access to every single channel that is available. that we have. And we'll cover some of that here in just a minute. But think about that. When this company was started, the founder said, hey, you know what? It doesn't change the cost of whether you watch or whether you have access to 200 channels or 2,800 channels. What the factors are, one of the factors is which channels are you watching and how much are you watching them, right? And we know that the same people watch the same 5 to 10 channels. That's it. So as sitting down thinking about it, I said, why not give everybody access to everything? They're still going to watch the same 5 to 10 channels because people are creatures of habit. And, but give them the option for one low flat fee. So that puts us right smack in the sweet spot right in the middle there, guys. And so, so these are the reasons why I decided to make this my home. And these screenshots right here, these are actually older screenshots. I've got to update these. When you look at the all category, all channels, we're actually over 2,800 channels now. Over 2,800 channels. You get to save your channels to favorites. So remember I said the same 5 to 10 channels? When you decide there's specific channels you want to watch on a regular basis, save them to your favorites. And that way when you turn it on, you just go here, boom, you pop those open. U.S. entertainment, all your, typical U.S. channels, box office, pay-per-view, all included. We've got one coming up August 4th. This Saturday, big fight. Dillashaw and Garbrandt. I don't remember the guy's last name, but big rivalry. These guys hate each other, so it's going to be a great fight. But included, those are normally $65, per pay-per-view to up to $100. Sports. So here we got the sports category. There's 63 channels. This is not even including the NFL category, the NBA, MLB. NHL, BN Sports, doesn't even include that. So this is where you're going to find all your other stuff, college, tennis, golf, you're going to have some of the NFL shows and things like that. Movies, all the premium channels. Okay, HBO, Showtime, Star, Cinemax, Epix. I mean, all of them, 33 movie channels in that category right there. News, okay. You got that. You got the kids channels. You got UK channels. If you got people, and this is from a business opportunity standpoint, I want to point this out here, and I'll get to that in a second. 24/7 channels. These are kind of cool because you could do, like, if there's a specific show that you like to watch, like, I don't know, whatever, 24/7, Brady Bunch or whatever. Okay. You can go watch Brady Bunch 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It will just play every episode that they ever have and just loop them over and over. So different channels with that. BN Sports, like I mentioned here. But UK, you've got all these other different languages. Here's the other sports channels, sports category. So you can see, like, we got, like, I want to say it's like 150 sports channels available. If you know somebody who's a sports nut, forget about it. They don't have to pay those high prices for bundle packaging and all that stuff anymore. But what I was going to say was, like, from a business opportunity standpoint, you look at what is available. We got all the UK channels, but then you've got multiple language channels: Arabic, Denmark, German, French, Indian. Right, 202 Indian channels, Bangladesh, 558 Latino channels, all the way down, and that goes all the way down to South America. Okay, Pakistan, Portugal, Canadian channels, Mexican channels. Okay, so you get all these channels available to you. So now, question is, do you know somebody? Do you know anybody who is not native born to the United States, who, might be sitting there going, man, I wish I could watch my, my Portugal channels. I wish I could watch my, and we got there's other languages on the system now too that are not listed here. Indian. I wish I could watch my Indian channels, man. That would be so cool. French, so from a business standpoint, and then you refer to somebody who, let's say you refer to somebody who speaks French. Do you think that they know other French people? Yeah, of course they do. They know a lot of other French people because, that they probably get together somehow, and they're going to start telling them about it. And when they do that, all they're doing is putting money in your pocket by referring other people. Okay. So we did a comparison and we kind of looked and we said, okay, when we compare the NUmedia services with some of the other services, how do we compare? And just right out of the gate, you can see there is no comparison. There really isn't. First of all, we're $49.95. The one with the next most channels is $235 per month. Okay. And they've only got 325 channels. Are we all live HD? Yeah. Include premium. All of our premium channels, like I said, included. And there's more than these, but they're included. Okay. You want premium channels with these other guys, you're going to pay extra money every single month. On-demand video option, not yet for us. It is something that is in the pipeline, coming down the pipe. Don't know when yet, but so that is on its way. Multiple language stations, channels, and all that stuff. Monthly TV box rental. So this is one thing that for me was just a thorn in my side. Oh my gosh. When they, when I had my TV service for 12 years, I paid $10 a box for 4 boxes. So you can do that math and it would just drive you insane. Well, the cool thing about with NUmedia is it's an application that you download to any Android device, and that includes the Amazon Fire Stick. So you could go buy an Amazon Fire Stick for $40 one time, and now you own it. Okay. And if you keep your eye out, you can get them for a lot cheaper. I just bought a couple of them for $20 a piece during Amazon Prime Day, but that's beside the point. But no TV box rental. They're going to charge you for TV box rentals. Okay. Pay as you go. Yeah, we're just pay as you go. You know what? You put your credit card in. If your credit card's charged and the billing goes through, well, guess what? You have TV. If not, then you don't. It's that simple. Okay. A lot of the other cable companies, boy, they're going to hammer you if you just don't make your payment that month, because they're going to have you on a long-term commitment, which we do not have any long-term commitments. Okay. Activation fees. Let's talk about that. Do we have an activation fee? And actually the wording on this is weird. No activation fee? Yes, we have no activation fee. Okay. But a lot of them, sometimes they'll have that activation fee. Cancellation fees. Yes, we have no cancellation fees. Or this is an old draft of this. So, but try to cancel from a cable company with, that you're under our contract on. You're going to get a huge cancellation fee. And credit check. Do we have credit checks? No, we do not have credit checks. It's funny because I actually have a friend who works for a large cable company, and that cable company that in particular says we don't do credit checks. Yet he tells me it says like 8 out of every 10 people who call up and say, hey, can I get the service, have to end up paying a large deposit for just to get the service. And I said, well, what are you basing that on? It has to be based on a credit check. And he just shrugs his shoulders like, I don't know. He can't really say anything. They're doing some kind of credit check. Maybe they're not calling it a credit check, but anyways, but we don't do it because you pay with your credit card. If you went through a credit check with a credit card, you got a credit card, and now you can use it. Great. You're done. Okay. Adult channels. We have that 37 adult channels for an additional $9.95. So that is something that is available to you if that's something that you want. So when we can do the comparison, guys, there's just no comparison. There just really is no comparison at all. Okay. And what you're going to get when you sign up for the streaming media service, you are going to get a single login. So you're going to get a username and a password that allows you to access the service from up to 3 different Android devices in full HD in any location, completely mobile. So what that means is you can install the app on multiple devices, 5, 6, 7 devices, whatever. You can install the app. You can only access it simultaneously from three different devices. So maybe you have it on a phone and a tablet and then one of your TVs, or maybe you got it on 2 TVs and a phone. Maybe you just got it on 3 TVs with, 3 different Fire Sticks or whatever. And you get to watch, all 3 of them watch different content at the same time. That's not a problem. Or what you do is you put it on your 2 TVs at your house, and you have a Fire Stick that you set up for grandma, and you send it over to grandma 2 states away. Okay. So as long as you have the same login information, you can access up to 3 different devices and watch it and experience it how you want to experience your TV. I have it on my phone. I'm sitting there with my kids, sports practice and things like that. I just sit there and, I'll watch something on my phone. $49.95 per month, guys. $49.95 per month. And the kicker is there are no additional or hidden fees. Nope, they don't exist. $49.95. That's it. One low flat fee. Let's talk about the organic growth part of it. Well, if you are a subscriber, this is how we create organic growth for you. Again, we're assuming you're here because you're interested in learning about the business opportunity part of it. And what happens is when a subscriber signs up for the service, they are automatically a referral partner. They automatically become a referral partner. There's no buy-in. There's no cost. There's no box they have to check. There's none of that stuff. They just automatically become a referral partner. So what that does is it gives them the ability and the opportunity to share their unique link with their friends and family and try to make and try to get that referral business, right? So now when somebody signs up in our follow-up process, we're strongly encouraging them throughout the whole time to refer it to 5 friends. Just refer it to 5 friends, because we're going to pay them $10 every single month for as long as that friend or family member is a subscriber. Okay. They do that for 5 people. Well, guess what? Now their cost of their NUmedia service is covered because we're paying them $50 per month. Okay. If they get 6, then now they're making a little bit of money. Okay. And the cool thing is they can refer to unlimited number of people. And what does that do then? They refer it to 5 people so they can get their service for free. Those 5 people, what are they going to do? They're going to want to get it for free. So they're going to start to try to refer it out to 5 different people. And now what's just happened? You signed up one person, and now you have them out doing your business for you. You have them sharing this service for you, and you're getting the overrides on it. And you've never even spoken to them. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about organic growth, guys. Okay. So again, it's only $49.95. And like I said, the way we do it, everybody gets their own unique link that takes them back to a page that is coded to them that gives everybody a 15-day free trial. Okay. And here's the cool thing. Even the people who have the 15-day trial, those guys are able to give out a referral link. So by the time their 15-day free trial is over, they might have their second billing covered by, getting 5 people. So maybe they pay for 1 month and then they have it free forever. Okay. So not a bad way to go. And they don't have to pay. Like I said, there's no boxes to check. They don't have to pay, a thing to be part of it. They don't have to apply to be part of it. Just everybody is a referral partner and is encouraged to do that. Excuse me. Our compensation program, it's really a simple bonus override system. And it's really simple. It's just really simple if you take a look at it based on a subscriber base. For every person that you sign up directly, you're going to get $10 per month. It's that simple. Every single month. Now, remember I told you I had my cable service for 12 years? How would you like to get $10 a month for 12 years from one person? That'd be awesome, because people stick with what works, right, for them. Now, as a director, you're going to get $10 for every person that you sign up. But now when those people start referring, right, because now they want to get their service for free, depending on the level that you're at, you're going to get between $2.50 and $10 a month, all the way down to infinity. Would that be cool? Yeah, it sure would. And there's some additional bonuses and things. I'll cover those in just a second. But first, let me show you this. Let me give you the proof that, to me, this is the easiest sale that I ever made, right? So because I looked at the company, all those things made sense. But then I went back and I thought about a couple of things. First of all, I did what probably most people are going to do. We compare apples to apples. We kind of did that with a little chart. But I pulled out my own bill and I look at this and I go, well, my base price for my AT&T service is $98 per month. $98 per month. Okay. Well, right there, no comparison. Did I have, and it says 2,200 channels here? No. Did I have 2,800 channels? No. Did I have access to all the sports channels? No. Did I have multiple languages? Did I have all the premium channels? No. Did I have the pay-per-view events? No, I was paying for those. Okay. So $98. And can't even get close because all I had was the AT&T Uverse 200 channel package. Okay. You can see we got a couple of pay-per-view movies that were on there, but then you look at all these other surcharges and fees and everything. End of the day, just for my TV service, I'm paying $128 a month. About $128 per month. Doesn't compare. And then there's something else that crossed my mind, and I said, you know what? Something that I learned in school, you probably learned it too, is that most people have three basic needs: food, clothing, and shelter. You know, in theory, and what we were taught was, in theory, if anybody had those three things, then they could survive. They could live, okay? But I am here to tell you right here and right now that I have become 100% convinced that there is a fourth basic need. And that fourth basic need is entertainment. I know, sounds silly, sounds a little goofy, you know, that's weird, but you know, but it's true. It really is, because take a look, you know, and a couple reasons why I think this. Number one, you know, try to take a phone away from a 20-year-old. Okay. But there's something else that drew me to this conclusion, and it was a real hard fact, actual facts of things that were happening that I look back on and went, oh man, this is important to consider. I spent the last 20 plus years in the real estate space, the real estate industry, making sales. And one of the things that I had to do, unfortunately, a sad task, is I had to deal with people who were in foreclosure, who were trying to negotiate short sales with the bank. And so basically what that means is they call the bank, say, hey, can we sell the house for less than what's owed? And just kind of call it even and, you know, walk away. Well, in that process, one of my tasks as the real estate agent was that I had to go through an in-depth analysis, financial analysis with these folks. I had to collect all their bills for months and months, and I had to compile all of it, submit it to the bank for the bank to look at it and say, well, okay, it looks like, yeah, there actually is a hardship here. Fine, we'll give the approval to do a short sale. Well, one of the things that blew my mind every single time, and I mean every single time, didn't miss one, every single time, they had their cable bill paid. Every single time. And I'm not talking about they called the cable company and said, hey, look, we're having a really hard time. Can you just knock us down to just local channels only, just so we have some sort of connection with the outside world. And, no, these folks had, almost all of them had the mid-level package. A bunch of them had the sports bundle thrown on top of it, right? Couldn't miss Game of Thrones, so they had to have the HBO package. So, I mean, these people are paying a lot of money, and what they've done is they've given up their need for shelter in exchange for a need for entertainment. I know that sounds harsh, but it's kind of reality, because I think back just a couple of generations ago, my grandmother, man, if the house payment wasn't made, she would literally go around the house and remove light bulbs from the lights just to make sure that light didn't get turned on accidentally, and, spend, 18 cents worth of electricity unnecessarily. Right. And so entertainment has become a way of life and a priority for a lot of people. But I mean, it sounds kind of nuts, right? But it's the truth. It really is what's happening. And I went back and I looked at my own situation again, and I said, you know what, man, in real estate, I've had some big ups. I've had lots of big ups. That's great. Made some good money and stuff. But man, I had some big downs. It's not an easy business to be in. I mean, down to the point where there's times when I'm going, how am I going to have gas money just to get to the office tomorrow? Down. It was that bad. But you want to know one of the things that I never did? Never cancel my cable. So this proof, this evidence is starting to pile up for me as I'm making a decision. Is what NUmedia offering valuable? And is it viable in the marketplace? And is it something that people are going to want? And every turn I took came back with yes, yep. That's it. So, so I looked at that and I just said, okay, well, that makes a ton of sense. But here's the thing: the cable companies, they know that. They know, and that's why they show up at your door and make you a great low introductory offer, because once they've got you in, you're in. And you're probably not going to go away, because people don't like to make change until it gets to the point where over a period of 2 years, they snuck in a little charge here and a fee here and an increase in the price here and just a couple, and they're sneaky, man. Those guys are really good at just sliding that little thing in there so that you never even notice it happened until 2 years down the road when you're going, holy smokes, how is my bill so high? This is not what I signed up for, right? But you didn't really have any other options. Have you ever been in this situation? I mean, just think about it. You've been there, right? And so they know it, and they're counting on it. And the same thing with, like I said, the online services. They know it too, and they just want to just a few more bucks, just a few dollars, just an extra $5 here, just an extra $8. And you're looking at go, wait a minute, I'm paying the same price I was paying for cable. Like I said, what's the point? What is the whole point of that? Okay. And so the problem was, here's an example. I pull up Hulu for 50 channels, $44. Okay. For, if you want to just add Showtime, HBO, and Cinemax, you're at $78. Now start adding the kids channels. Now start adding the sci-fi channel that you want to watch. Start adding sports packages. You can see you're going to easily get up over $100, with that cord cutting solution, because they decided to go a la carte. Well, there was no other options until now, which is NUmedia. Okay, NUmedia. It's NUmedia for the whole world, because you see, with all our channel lineup and everything, we are going to end up going global. But what we've got, and again, I need to update this, over 2,800 live streaming channels, including multiple languages, all the premium channels, all the sports channels, tons of children's channels, multinational channels, 24/7 categories. Okay. Pay-per-view, $49.95 per month. No additional cost, no additional hidden fees, just $49.95 per month. Okay. So at this particular point, if you haven't gotten a free trial from the person who sent you here, your sponsor, get the free trial. Try it. It's free, 15 days, 15-day free trial. Put it on your Fire Stick, put it on a TV, right? And experience it for yourself, so you can see, oh yeah, you know what? Okay, this thing's awesome. you know. Um, with the AT&T service that we had, I remember we'd have 200 channels and we're flipping through going, there is nothing to watch. How could that be when you got 200 channels? But, a lot of it was just junk. With this 2,800 channels, there's never nothing to watch. There is always something to watch. Okay. So get that trial from your sponsor. But let's talk about the compensation part, guys. Compensation is key. Because great, okay, we got a great service, we've got low price, we've got the referral part of it, all that good stuff. But man, if you're not getting paid, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But like I said, with the subscribers, they can refer people. They're going to get $10 per month each. They can refer as many people as they want and get $10 each every single month, which is great because there's some people who are going to say, you know what? I don't want to do the business. I'll refer the heck out of this thing. But I just don't, I don't want to get into a business and, have to do stuff. It's like, okay, fine. And there's people like that. And we love those people. Okay. And if that's you, great. We'd love to have you. They pay $49.95 a month, but they're going to get $10 each. The downside to this scenario is that the subscriber in blue refers all these people. Guess what those people are going to start doing? They're going to start referring because they want their service for free. Well, that subscriber gets nothing from the second level on down. That's just what it is. And again, like I said, some people are perfectly fine with that. And that's okay. But you can see from the business opportunity standpoint that when this is happening, this is great for you. Okay. But if you're serious and you go, you know what, I want to do the business. I want to be in the business side of it and get the overrides and all that good stuff. Then what we're talking about is becoming a one-star director. And when you become a one-star director, you only have one real obligation, and that is that you have to personally subscribe or refer 2 people. That's it. You have to personally subscribe or refer 2 people. And what's going to happen is, I'm sorry, for some of those people who are out there and are like network marketing, experience, and they're looking at that going, oh, wait a minute, this looks like a binary system. Nope, not even close. Not even close. Because when you grow your business, you can go as deep and wide as you want. You can personally refer 2 people and let it grow to thousands in any shape or form, or you can personally go out and refer hundreds yourself and let it grow. So you can go as deep and wide as you want, but you have to have 2 of your own personal referrals. And then what you're going to get on your subscriber base, we're just talking about subscribers here, you're going to get $2.50 for everybody on your second level all the way down to infinity. So that means when a subscriber refers a subscriber, refers a subscriber, refers a subscriber, and it just continues on, you're going to get $2.50 all the way down to infinity. And could you see how that could add up a little bit? Do you see that? Okay. Well, here's the cool part is that we don't want you to stay there. We want you to make more money than that. And so that's kind of the entry level part. And now once you've got 100 people in your one-star director team, which if you think about it is you go out and refer 5 people. So you get your service for free. They refer 5 people, right? Which is now 25 plus the original 5, that's 30. Now they refer 5 people. Well, okay, you're done. Okay. So you get 100 people. Now you automatically get promoted to the 2-star director position. Nothing you have to do. No special, no fees, no, application, no nothing. You automatically get upgraded to that 2-star director position. And then you start a new team. Your 2-star director team. Your 1-star team stays fully intact, and you continue to get paid $2.50 on your subscriber base all the way down to infinity. But now you start building your 2-star team. You go out, you refer 2 people. And while you're building that, notice that your 1-star team continues to grow organically all by itself. You don't even have to do anything. People you've never spoken to before. And guess what? They're paying you every single day. Okay. Did I mention that we pay daily? We do pay daily. We'll talk about that. So now you're building a 2-star team, and that's starting to grow. and now you're like, hey, I got this, man. I want to really enjoy this. Well, here's the cool thing about being a 2-star director is now you've doubled your commission. Okay, you got twice as much commission on your 2-star team than you did on your 1-star team. So you can see that your income could really grow really fast with this. And now you want to get promoted to a 3-star director? Well, all you got to do is have 300 paying subscribers in your 2-star director team. And now you're going to get promoted automatically. Again, nothing to do, nothing, no hurdles to jump through or anything like that. Automatically, you're a 3-star director. Notice that the pattern just continues to repeat. You go out, you get 2 people, two referrals, personal referrals, build as deep and wide as you want on your 3-star team, noticing that your 1 and your 2-star teams continue to grow organically, continue to pay you every single day. And now in your 3-star team, you're building that, and now you're earning $7.50 on your subscriber base all the way down to infinity. I mean, is that crazy? Guys, this is getting crazy, and it's crazy in a good way. Okay. So now you're building that team, and to get promoted to our highest level, all you need is 500 paying subscribers in your 3-star director team, and we're going to make you a 4-star director. Now, once you are a 4-star director, you don't really need the 2 people, but you got to build as deep and wide as you want. And now as a 4-star director, you're going to have $10 all the way down to infinity, in addition to what you're being paid on your 3-star team, in addition to what you're getting paid on your 2-star team, and in addition to what you're getting paid on your 1-star team. So it really starts to add up really, really quick. Okay. And then we didn't even talk about you going out there and recruiting and bringing other directors in, and you get to share what's called a differential bonus. So the difference between the level that you're at and the level that they're at, and you get to share in that difference between what they're earning and what level you're at. Okay. And we talk about that more on another training. So just more income opportunity, guys, and people out there using leverage to grow a business for you. So let's take a look at the income calculator real quick. Let's see. Oops, where'd it go? Sorry, I gotta get this thing off my screen. Okay, so there's the income calculator right there, guys. And this is on the join page. This is one of the pages that you'll get, and it's where you send people to sign up as a director. They fill out their information, put their payment stuff in here, kind of talks about the compensation program. But this calculator, what it calculates is based only on the 2nd level down, only for subscribers. So it does not count that $10 that you get when you personally refer somebody, and it doesn't count the activity of directors that are below you. It's only just if you have just subscribers. And we ask people, so how many could you personally refer? And we get answers anywhere from 3 to 100, right? But just to keep it conservative, we put in 6. Okay, and then what we do is we say, okay, great. Those 6 people, let's make the assumption. We're just making an assumption. There's, like I said, there's never any guarantees or anything like that. Let's make the assumption that those 6. And maybe you've recruited 30 people, but it's just 6 out of those 30 people. If they did this and they went out and they referred 5 people so that they could get their service for free. And then that carries down 4 levels. Okay. That carries down 4 levels. This is what we're talking about as far as monthly income. Okay. So as a 1-star director, if you did this, you went out and all you did was get 6. And then let it grow, then this is the type of income that we're talking about. Now, I hope that's not all that you do, because there's a whole lot more income to be made by getting out there and hustling. And, and I tell everybody, I say, hey, you make the next 6 months once you start the hardest 6 months that you work on this business, because that's where, you're going to make the money. But you get the 1-star position here and you get that worked out. You're talking about $2,250 per month. And that's just a little bit below the average American monthly income. Okay. So not too bad. Now, let's say you do this and you are a 2-star director, or let's say you come in as a 2-star director and you do this. Now you're talking about $4,500 per month, guys. That's real money, guys. That is real money. Well, let's say you started as a 1-star, you built it up. You started as a 2-star, you built it up. And then now you're a 3-star and you do the same thing. You're talking about $6,750 per month. And again, remember, this is $6,750 plus the income that you earn from your 2-star team, plus the income that you earn for your 1-star team. Okay. You guys see how this really can start piling up. And now you go as your 4-star. You know, you get to the 4-star team, you're talking about $9,000 per month, guys. This is real potential here. Okay. I don't know if you're going to get out of bed in the morning, so I can never say who's going to make anything. But you know, it's all based on your efforts. And the cool thing is there is no limit. We do not have caps. We do not have limits. We do not have weird breakage stuff in the system that cuts you off at a certain point. The more you work, the harder you work, the more we love to pay you guys. So just do this. Go play with the calculator. Next, you know, when we're done with this today, go play with the income calculator on your sponsor's join page so you can see what the real income is like, right? So let me ask you a question. I mean, why are you here? Obviously, you're here because you're open. You're looking for something. You're looking for something. Were you looking for something that is easy to sell? Check. Okay. I think we got that covered. Were you looking for something that actually pays well? Yep. Check. Again, we got that covered. Okay. We pay really, really well. And guys, I want to tell you my own personal story. I was skeptical as all heck because in the real estate space, people think that real estate agents are perfect network marketers and all this stuff. So they're always pitching stuff to us all the time. And this was one of probably 30 things that I was pitched that I actually went and looked at, which I'm glad that I did. And it has paid off in spades. So is that why you're here? You're looking to get paid well? Yes, you're in the right place. Are you looking to get paid daily? You know, this is one of the really cool features of this too. You know, I look at these guys who drive rideshare vehicles and I say, you know, I've talked to several of them and I said, well, you know, why do you do this? And they get a couple variety of reasons and stuff like that. But one of the things that comes up quite a bit is that they get paid daily because they have on the app, they can just push a button that says, go ahead and deposit my money into my bank account. And it'll do it like instantly, which is cool. But the money they're making is, you know, not that great. If you're one of those rideshare drivers, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. But it's income. It's about cash flow. It's about, I need to go buy groceries today. I don't need to buy groceries 3 weeks or a month from now when I get a paycheck. No, it's about cash flow. So are you looking for something that actually pays daily, that you can click on a button in the back office and have that money sent to you right away? Well, check. We got that covered, guys. Okay. So we've got those covered. You're asking yourself, how do you get started? Well, again, you could become a subscriber. $49.95 per month. Love to have you. Okay. And then go out there and refer it to all your friends and family. Get $10 for every person that you refer it to. Or if you're here to look at the business opportunity, you can become a 1-star director. You can start out as a 1-star director. As a 1-star director, excuse me, as a 1-star director, there is a one-time only fee of $259. Okay. One-time only fee. Like I said, there's no fees for upgrading or anything like that. $259. What you're going to get when you sign up, we're not just going to have you pay us a processing fee and say thank you. What we're going to do is we're going to give you your first month's service included for free. Okay. So that's $49.95 right there. So now you're only at $209. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to give you 6 vouchers for your first 6 members, so they can get their first month for free as well. Okay. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to build up those first 6. And guess what? Now your $49.95 every month is covered. Okay. Now, if you're smart, like some of the smart ones do, they actually go out and they sell these vouchers, and they find somebody that says, yeah, I'm interested in that service. You go, great. It's $49.95 per month. They pay you the $49.95 for that first month. They go and sign up on the NUmedia website using the voucher ID. They have their service for 30 days, and then they're reminded to put their credit card information in for their next month billing. But now you've got your first 6 people in the system there. And if you sell them, you get your money back, because this is about a $350 value. Okay, $49.95 times 7. Okay, we want you to make your money back, and we want you to make it back fast. Okay, let me go back for a second. So who is the 1-star director position for? Who's the right person for that? And if you're the type of person where you go, you know what, this sounds like a great opportunity. This sounds good. I like it. I like the direction of it and everything, but I don't have a sales background. I don't have a marketing background. I've never built a team before. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Well, that's the position for you. That is the position for you. You start out as a 1-star director. Okay. Now, if you are somebody who has marketing and sales and team building and coaching and training experience, the 2-star director position is the position for you. First of all, your commission is double. You're getting paid twice as much as the 1-star director position. Okay. With the 2-star director position, there is a one-time fee. Again, one-time fee, $1,249. Okay. But like I said, we're not going to just get a processing fee and say thank you. What we're going to give you, of course, is we're going to give you your first 6 months, your first month of service included in that. But we're also going to give you, oops, they're not up there yet. Where is it? There it is. We're going to give you 6 one-month vouchers that you can go out and give to people to get those first 6 people in your system there. Or if you're smart, you go out and you sell them for $49.95 a piece. We're also going to give you 6 of these 1-star director packages. Okay. So that means that you're going to get this director who's also going to get those 6 vouchers below them. We're going to give you those because we know if you are one of those team builders that you probably know the people that you want to get going. Now, again, if you want to get your money back, you go out and you sell it. You say, hey, you know what? Got this great opportunity. It's $259. They pay you the $259. You give them the 1-star director voucher. Or if you're going, I got to have, Steve. Steve's the guy. I am signing him up. Great. Go give him one of the vouchers. It's up to you. Up to you how you want to handle it. But we're going to give you all of these. And if you do the math on all that stuff, you're talking about a $2,100 plus value. Okay. So if you went and sold these and then counted your first month's service, you're actually making money right out of the gates, guys. Okay. This isn't about getting people to pay sign-up fees. This is about you getting out there and starting to build that system, to build the team, to build your subscriber base for that long-term future vision. And what we're going to do is we're going to cover the now money also. Because one of the things we know is if people get signed up and they go, that's great. But when you're just making $10 a pop, that's good. And that's long-term focus. But a lot of people need the money now too, right? So as you're building your team, what we're going to do is we are going to pay you for every 1-star director package that you sell to somebody. You get them signed up as part of your team. we are going to give you an immediate $100 signing bonus. Okay. So you're building your team. They're going to go out and they're going to get subscribers for you, but right out of the gates, you're going to get that $100. Okay. You go out and you find somebody who is a real team builder and wants to become a 2-star director. You're going to get a $350 sign up bonus right away. So, how many of you are sitting there going, you know what, man, I could just use that extra $350 a week. That's good money, right? A lot of people I talk to, they're just like, oh man, if I could come up with $500 extra per month, I would be just overjoyed. Well, guess what? It's not that hard to do. It's not that hard to do if you get up and you work it, and you just follow some basic, sales guidelines, right? So we want to pay you. We want to pay you. And this is what it takes to get started with NUmedia. Let's talk about the retail program. We talked about leverage for a minute. Let's just talk about leverage because I want you guys to get excited about this. We talked about, our organic growth model. In our organic growth model, you have subscribers who are going to be referring subscribers. And remember, in the income calculator, we put 6 as that original sign up. Well, with our retail program, what we've designed is we've designed a way for you to be able to go into a retailer and say, hey, Mr. Retail, in exchange for allowing us to help you acquire new customers, get repeat customers, get referral customers, build a database of customers that you can market to that you've never been able to market to, give you a secondary source of income on the back end, just all of this just by handing out these free trial coupons. Would you be okay with that? And of course, any smart retailer is going to look at that and say, yeah, of course, man, when you really show them the value proposition and actually show them how it works, they're going to love this. And if you think about a retail business, these guys, they can have hundreds, thousands, or in one case, a store that I'm talking to right now, 25,000 people a week going into their store. If only a small percentage of those guys signed up, it would be crazy. But with that type of floor traffic, you can change this income calculator. You can change the numbers here. And we change that from 6 to something more like this. And that's just from signing up one retailer. I'm not even going to click the calculate button. I'm not going to do it. Your heads will explode. Okay. But that is when we're talking about organic growth, we're talking about that. When we're talking about leverage, this is what we're talking about. Same thing with our nonprofit program coming up, not ready yet. Nonprofit. We show you how to go out and talk to nonprofit organizations, allow them to generate substantial upfront donations, and again, generate that database that they can continue to ask for donations, and also generate a secondary income stream for themselves on an ongoing basis. I was talking to a nonprofit the other day, and they're like, "Yeah, well, we do a fundraiser, and we made $1,800." And I was like, "Ugh." I go, "Well, is that per month?" "No, we have to go out and do it all over again." Well, not with the NUmedia program. Because again, they get out there, everybody that they get signed up, they're going to get $10 every month, every single month for as long as they're a subscriber to NUmedia. So this is what we're talking about with leverage and everything, guys. So, Zig Ziglar, one of the great sales trainers of all time, he had this quote. He said, you can have everything in life that you want if you just help enough other people get what they want. And I truly believe, 100% sincerely believe, that the person who sent you here to be part of this presentation, that's what they're doing. They sent you here because they want you to get what you can get out of life. Okay. And in exchange, they'll get what they want out of it. And there is nothing wrong with that at all. It's like we're in a weird society where people, like, they think if somebody actually, earns a living by doing work for you, then something's wrong with that. It's weird. I don't know. I don't get it. But I'm sure that those people that sent you here, that's what they're doing. They're trying to help you get what you want out of life. In exchange, they'll get what they want. Okay. And folks, timing is everything. I told you we're only, 5-6 weeks into this thing. And if you've ever been part of any other network marketing type of business, you know what they all say? Well, the people who make the real money, they're there in the beginning. Well, guess where you're at right now? Guess where you are standing right now? You are standing right smack in the very beginning, where you get to take advantage of what is about to come. I tell people, I said, look out in the ocean and you don't even see a big wave. You don't even see a small wave. There's like this big swell just happening out there. And what's going to happen is that wave is going to come up and it's going to be huge. And you have the option. You can ride the front of that wave for the time of your life, or you can sit back and you can wait. Yes, wait 6 months. Let's just see. Because I'll be the first one to tell you right now, NUmedia, it's not perfect and we still got a lot of things that we're working out. But that's the time you want to get in, right? Because you wait for 6 months. Right now, if you go out and ask people, hey, do you know who NUmedia is? They go, no, never heard of it. You go out 6 months, maybe a year from now, and you say, hey, do you know who NUmedia is? And everybody's going to go, yeah, of course. Everybody knows who NUmedia is, right? You guys remember when Hulu first came out? Hey, have you heard of Hulu? What's a Hulu? Right? Is that a hoop or something like that you put around your waist? No, right? Didn't hear about it. Now everybody knows what Hulu is. Same thing. Okay, so timing is everything, guys. You're here at the right time, and the right time is now. Okay. So, I just want to kind of point out one thing, here's a little recap of kind of what we have here. And this is the cool thing. Nobody's asking anybody to go into debt for this either. We don't want anybody to go into debt. I want you to consider that, everybody has discretionary income. Everybody has discretionary income. And you go out to the movies, you go out to eat, you buy that latte every day. And what do you get from those things? You get nothing. You don't get anything in return. You get a brief moment of satisfaction. Well, what about if you put that discretionary income to use on something that's actually going to give you a return on income? That's what we're talking about here. That's all we're asking you to do. Just for a brief period of time. Put those things on hold so that you can be part of something that is actually going to give you a return on income. Okay, or on your investment, I'm sorry. All right, that's where we're at. So what I want you to do right now, right here, right now, as soon as we hang up here in just a moment, is I want you to call the person who invited you to come be part of this presentation. Call them, text them, email them, right? Facebook message them, whatever, something, whatever it is. And just say thanks. Thank you for sending me here. Thanks for sending me here. It's not for me. Okay, fine. Thank you for sending me here. Just sign me up as a subscriber. Or thank you for sending me here. I'm ready to get started. Sign me up as a 1-star or 2-star director. Let's get going. My God, what am I waiting for? Okay. That's what you need to do right now. And I know on the East Coast, it's pretty late over there right now, guys. And we actually I think we have some people from some other countries here on this call. That's okay. Call them. They'll appreciate it. They'll be glad that you called. They will love it. So do that now. Just show a little bit of gratitude. And we look forward to seeing you as part of the team. Thanks, guys, so much for attending and taking your valuable time out of your night to be here. Have a good night.